Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new video. So in this video I'm going to be talking about abortion. Should abortion be made legal? Is it okay, is it right for a lady to terminate a pregnancy that she's not ready to have or she's not prepared for? How can one be fully ready? How can one be fully prepared for pregnancy? Are there any steps one has to take before getting pregnant to avoid having to make a very hard decision like terminating a pregnancy? Should it also be made legal? Is it also a sin? Because we know we have the religious ones who will say, okay, abortion is a sin. And then we have medical abortions. Will they be excused? Now, if abortion is a sin or if it's a punishable offense, will medical abortions be excused? I'm really up for this topic. I really want us to talk about these things. What do you think? Should abortion be made legal? I would rather we focus on the precautions. Why would you want to get to that stage first? Why not have protected sex if you have to have sex? Be ready. Why are you having sex when you're not even ready for the consequences of having sex? Except if it's just for pleasure. Plus, there are also many other preventive methods, preventive measures to avoid getting into a situation like this. We have the contraceptives. You can also use a condom. So why are you having an unprotected sex and then it leads to pregnancy and then you want to terminate? Okay, I do not mean to judge and I don't want to sound like I'm judging, but should this be made legal? Will the women be blamed? Will the lady be judged? Because I've asked few friends and some are like, why would you want to have a baby that you cannot take care of? It would be so unfair, it would be so heartbreaking to give birth to a child and then you cannot cater for the child, you cannot take care of the child, you cannot provide even the basic needs for the child. Basic needs like shelter, at least you need to have a house where you're going to stay with the child, and then food. It would be so unfair to bring a child and then you can't even provide food for that child. And then education. So yes, these are the things you should consider even before wanting to get pregnant. But then when it happens and maybe you're not prepared, should abortion be the first option or the only option? Some say it will get better with time. When you have the baby, things could change. That baby could bring luck and all of that stuff. Do you really believe in that? That if you have the baby will bring luck, the baby will change things. What about you working on you to change things for you and the baby to enjoy? Why would I've asked some people, I've asked some friends, and they say, okay, it gets better with time. Some will say, why bring a baby to this world to suffer when you cannot provide the basic things this child will need? So is abortion the way forward? Should it be made legal? We also have the medical abortions. There are pregnancies that could be life-threatening and you have no other choice than to make a decision, either your life or the life of that child or the life of that fetus. Will it be excused? Talking from the religious aspect, will it be excused? Will it also be counted as a sin? Should abortion become a punishable offense? I'm rather more of the precautions, like why are you having sex if you're not ready? Why are you having unprotected sex if you're not ready for the outcome, for whatever that could come out of it? Aside pregnancy, there are many other things that could come out from having an unprotected sex. So if you're not ready mentally, physically, financially, psychologically, why are you having sex in the first place? There are many things that could come out of it, so why are you having sex? So what about the men? Do they have a say? What if the man is ready and the lady is not ready? Will that also count? Like, oh, it's my baby and I want a baby and I'm ready for this baby, but you're not ready to have that child. Will that also count? Will the woman have the absolute right to terminate the pregnancy without consulting the man? Is it completely her right, or we should have to seek permission from the man or the partner or the person involved before taking that decision? So I'm really up for this conversation. I'm going to be putting this video all up in all my social media pages, on Facebook, on YouTube, on my WhatsApp stories. I really want you all to join in the conversation. What do you think, guys? What is your own take on this? Should abortion be made legal? Should any lady who's not ready for a pregnancy walk freely into the hospital and terminate the pregnancy because she's not ready? Or would she be considered? At least I'm not ready for a pregnancy. I don't have the money to take care of a baby. I don't have this, I don't have that. And that's why I cannot bring this child to suffer. Is that a fair option? Is that a fair excuse? You know, it's very tricky. You cannot balance it, because if you look at it from one angle, like, why would you want to bring a child to suffer? You cannot provide food, shelter, education. You want to bring that child to suffer. And then some will say, okay, it gets better with time. When you have the child could bring luck, the child could be your destiny helper, the child could be your star. Like, why not work so hard? Relax first. Why not stay back first? Abstain from doing all of these things, from sex, and or protect yourself if you have to. And then get ready, get prepared. Might not be fully prepared. No one gets 100% ready for these things. No one is fully prepared. But at least get prepared to an extent. And then if it comes, then you know what to do. What do you guys think? What do you really think? Absolutely. If you're out there, you're not up to that age, you have absolutely no business even doing this in the first place. And then if you're up to age, you can use, there's so many preventive measures. You can use contraceptives, you can do other family planning methods and avoid situations like this. And then if it happens, like, okay, you've tried all this, or it failed you, or you were not ready, you didn't know, you got carried away, and then it happened, what would you do? What is the right way out of it? So guys, share with us what you think in the comment section. You can also follow my other social media handles on Facebook and YouTube, Jane_Obi, on Instagram, Jane Obi on Facebook, and let's talk about this. Guys, don't forget, please hit the subscribe button if you're yet to subscribe to join this conversation, and turn on the notification bell so you can be notified when we put out a new video. See you guys in my next video.